The first thing we created within our project was a web page for our production group to show our progress throughout making our short film. We used Weebly to do this. We started by making our own account to log in with, and then began adding specific pages to our site for each of our group members. This was useful so that we could all have our own say on the production process, and also add any work we had done ourselves in our own time, for example evaluations and drafts of scripts. The next thing we did was create our team pages, which included production materials, research, promotional materials, a copy of our final film and our final group evaluations. These were the main pages of our website, which show all of the products that were helpful to us along the way whilst creating our film. This shows research materials, call sheets, animatics and shot lists. The benefit of the web page was to keep all of our work organised and kept together. We were also able to access the website on our own time, as we were all aware of the login username and password.
Within the research side of our work, we think our group all contributed well towards this. We all carried out a good amount of research in our own time involving the internet using websites like YouTube and previous Weebly web pages. Particularly on YouTube, we looked over specific videos under the genre of our film, which we all decided upon: action drama. We watched a number of videos involving young teenagers and gangs drinking alcohol, spray painting and basically up to no good. As a group, we found this highly interesting because it gave us an idea of what type of shots, angles and sound effects we should maybe consider including in our own short film. We have displayed all of our own research on our Weebly page and written about specific timings that we found the most important to each clip that we looked at. The videos and images which we found gave us an insight of what our final film will look like, which we found very helpful in the process of our work.
Another source of research we used was our own lecturer's Weebly page, www.freewebs.com/YanniFox. This contained lots of examples of previous production work which gave us an idea on how to construct our storyline. It helped us decide on which specific camera shots we would include in our film. The website also gave us access to paperwork templates, including call sheets and shot lists. This really helped our group as we don't think we would have had the time to create our own paperwork for shooting.
After creating our website and carrying out all of our research, we were introduced to the camera equipment for the basic filming of our production. The first thing we needed was an animatic of our film to show our storyline and camera shots we were thinking about using. To do this, we used a digital camera which we think gave us the best quality images. We then used iMovie, a basic editing program which helps us put together our images, along with adding any dialogue, music or text we wanted within the animatic. Once finished, we screened our animatic to our target audience. We then received audience feedback which told us whether our storyline was understandable or enjoyable. Our feedback was mostly positive, but some things were spotted as confusing, which we took into consideration when making our final film.
As a group, we read through our feedback and decided on the final shots and details for our film. We began to shoot in our own time on different days using the camera as our main equipment. Our camera operator, Jack, had to learn everything about the camera so that we could come out with strong quality recordings. The camera was used on Tapeform, mini DV. This compares to the traditional reel, which would include actually cutting things and sticking them together. We found the Tapeform would be a lot easier for us, as we could carry out this tape and pass it around the group if we needed to.
Once we had filmed all of our scenes, we then uploaded our recordings onto an editing program called Final Cut Pro. We edited each scene separately, cutting bits out and adding sound effects. We decided certain sound effects needed to be added, such as police sirens, spray paint cans and zips. We also chose a piece of music as a background soundtrack for part of our film. We used Freesounds and Michael Brooks' website to decide on the best sound effects for our film.